Hey guys, Clover here and welcome back for some more Warlords and our beta testing. This time we want to take a look at the Healing Priest level 100 talents, and with that we have two shared talents between Disc and Holy and one unique one to each spec. So to start off with, we have Clarity of Will for Disc Priest, which shields the target for 32,944 damage within 20 seconds. This shield can crit and will stack up to 50% of the casting priest's total HP. As with all shields and healing for Disc Priest, the base amount will increase with mastery and intellect. It isn't a unique to a single target either, so it can be placed on different targets at varying strengths, along with a power word shield for increased shielding. So let's say for instance we have 2 DPS in a tank which is soaking a cleave for some mechanic in a raid boss. You could have 3 power word shields running and 3 clarity of will with higher stacks prioritised towards the DPS, just to decrease the healing that would be required after that cleave. In my opinion, this is far better than the dumbed down blanket shielding that came along with the now removed spirit shell. Having an extra full-time castable shield that stacks fits far better in my opinion into the proactive style of smart Disc Priests maximising their absorbs where they're needed instead of blindly shielding the world with no skill required. The stackable nature of this spell, along with its multi-target use, make this great choice talent for single target and multi-target heavy damage fights, or for that matter any fight where there's medium to higher damage is coming in a predictable manner. Next up is Clarity of Purpose for the Holy Priests. This talent replaces Prayer of Healing and will heal allies within 10 yards of the spell's target, including the target, for 91,410. Split so that the most injured ally receives the larger portion of the healing. The more injured an ally is, the larger the percent of the heal they will receive. Each heal of this split has its own chance to crit, so if it is split 6 ways you could theoretically get 2 crits and 4 normal heals, and these crits don't count towards the initial heal amount, and each heal will proc its own mastery hot in relation to its individual heal amount. The 10-yard radius at first feels a bit restrictive to the Prayer of Healing's 30 yards, but as we see in the video with the priest as the target, 10-yard radius is a significant distance as we can heal the targets to each side. So even with a 5-yard spread, the radius of this heal could hit up to 10 players in a somewhat organised raid team. This talent is a good choice for fights where at least 4 people could be hit by this spell on the majority of casts. Anything less than this and it becomes very inefficient with its high mana cost. Now onto the shared healing talents for priests, and the first up is Words of Mending. This talent will, on each heal and shielding spell, grant a stack of Word of Mending. Smite, Holy Fire and Penance, when used offensively, will also grant a stack, with Penance granting 1 per tick for a total of 3 stacks. Once you gain 10 stacks, the next targeted heal or shield will also cast a Prayer of Mending on that target. This procced Prayer of Mending will act just like a normally cast Prayer of Mending, so will benefit from any procs and glyphs that could alter it. It is worth mentioning that it will only proc off a targeted heal, so even though you can gain stacks with Smite, Holy Fire and Penance when used offensively, only a Penance used to directly heal an ally or another healing spell actually hard cast on an ally will trigger the procced Prayer of Mending. In my opinion, this is a good standard talent for all priests, but you're going to get maximum benefit out of this spell on fights where there is raid wise damage going out often, so that the extra procced Prayer of Mending is not just overhealing. I could also see this being used more in larger 15-man plus raid sizes to make maximum use of it, whereas the smaller raid sizes will see a higher amount of overheal going out. Last up we have Saving Grace, an instant cast single target heal that debuffs the casting priest, reducing all healing and absorbs done by 10% per stack up to a maximum of 10 stacks. This debuff then lasts for 10 seconds. Just to clarify how this is applied, there is a 10% reduction to each heal's base amount. Then this new number is then reduced again by 10%, and so on until at 10 stacks you are left with 35% of your original base healing numbers. A 10 stack 100% reduction will not reduce the amount healed to 0. The base amount healed for my priest was 55.3k for disc and 57k for holy. Crit heals from saving grace for the disc priest will cause divine aegis, and a holy priest will get echo of light hot as well. This talent is better than what it first looks like and reads on the surface. Even with 5 stacks of the debuff, you're still going to be putting out 60% of your normal healing. So, for fights where instant healing, moving, or a combination of the two is required, this talent will be extremely effective for both specs. As always guys, be sure to subscribe, like, comment and share if you haven't already done so, and come join us on our new Facebook community page. And we'll see you next time right here with more great stuff from the Warlords of Draenor beta. See you later guys.